Hey folks, welcome back to the channel. It's Michelle. Right, I've got a package here from Resiners. Resiners Officials. I've only, as you can see, cut along here, and then I could see that it was from Resiners, so I thought, well, I'll wait and open that with you. So yeah, they messaged me and asked me if they could send out the resin warmer, and we've been so cold lately. I thought that would be actually perfect right now. So I'll get to that in a minute. There we go. So yeah, they messaged me and asked me if they could send me out this, the Resiners preheater. It says it's 4 bottles capacity, protects against dry heating, easy operation, large size, adjustable timing and temperature. Warnings are: do not use outdoors, do not let the cord hang over the edge of the table or counter or touch any hot surfaces. Do not place on or near heat, gas or electric burners or the heated oven. Do not fill above the maximum level. Do not exceed the maximum water level. The appliance must not be immersed in water. Yeah, so I thought, like I say, because it's been so cold lately, I thought this would be perfect for to warm my resin, because it is when it's so cold here. Again, can you see my watch? It's 3 degrees at the moment. It has went down to 1, and it had been so warm before that too, especially for November. So yeah, I suppose we should be grateful that we've had heat up until now, eh? So I'll get into this and show you what's all in here. The foam packaging, that's actually really good just to keep it sturdy, so it doesn't move about in packaging and postage. So that's everything out the box. It's just got it out, you can see everything out the box. Right. I love the colour that they use. This green colour is really, really nice. Right, so there is the warranty card. And you can stop and read that if you would like to, if you can see it. So yeah, it's just a warranty card where art and tech meet. UK plug, which is always amazing. Just some bubble wrap, and here is the instructions. You have your product components, parts and parameters, usage instructions and precautions. So we have a silicone handle, top cover, bracket, base and control panel. Parts and parameters, that is the height, which is 9.69 inches tall, depth is 7.35 inches, and the width is 7.3 inches. Countdown display, temperature button, time setting, real-time temperature stroke increase buttons. So this is on the right side you have the plus, and on the left hand side you have the minus. Temperature setting button and your power button. So you place the resin preheater on a flat surface, stable surface, and set up the stand, which is this bit here. Put the bottles containing your desired liquid. It does UV resin as well, so you can heat up your UV resin as well as your epoxy and your silicone rubber as well into the preheater. Then add the appropriate amount of water, plug in the power, set the time and temperature, indicate preheating process. Note: when heating, epoxy resin or silicone rubber, the temperature should not exceed 50 Celsius, which is 122 Fahrenheit. Remove the bottle liquid, wipe any residual water from the surface, and then commence with your project. That's your safety instructions. I'm not going to go through all day because you'll be sleeping. So that's it. Right, so get ready. That's actually quite good that the lid fits inside there too, because it makes it more compact that you could put it away without it being that tall. So this is the bracket that sits inside here. I'm just going to stick it here. Where has it got a maximum where the water goes to? I'm not going to feel nothing on the inside. So is it just your desired amount of water then? Add the appropriate amount of water. It's not got a maximum, so no doubt. And I suppose it depends on how many bottles that you put in, because that'll displace the water and bring the water up. So say I wanted to just do these 2 bottles of Cure Pro, I could put them in there. Alright, and the lid has got a front and a back. There is a bigger lip on the front than there is in the back. Can you see that? So this lip here is wider than the lip at the back. And you'll see on the base of the machine, this bit here is wider than the back and the other 2 sides. So it's got a front and a back. So that's perfect. Let me see one of these. This is my Apex High Gloss. Oh, perfect. It fits the UT. Right, it only fits one of them, but I need to look into this because I'm sure you only preheat the resin. You're not meant to preheat the hardener, because the hardener has all the properties in it. So I'm sure I need to, before I use this properly, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pause this here, and I'm going to go away and double check. I know I have seen people heating the resin and the hardener, but I heard elsewhere that it's only the resin you're supposed to heat, not the hardener. So I would rather go away, check that, double check that, and then come back and finish off this review and test it out, because I don't want to be heating my hardener and possibly damaging it in any way, shape or form, or compromising it in any way, shape or form. I would rather know exactly what I'm doing first. Right, that's one thing I would say. The cable's pretty short. The cable is maybe about 60 centimetres, so it's not very long at all. I'm not sure if it's going to reach my lugs. Back to that. Oh, I can see. There is. I'm not sure if you can see, or if you'll be able to see. There is actually. Can you see? There is measurements there. 600 and 800. So that must be how much water you can put in. 600 or 800, and then put your bottles in. So like I say, I'm going to go and research this some more, and research about the heating of the Cure Pro, and I will come back to you. No, just the heating of the Cure Pro, the heating of everything. And then I'll come back to you and we will test this out. Catch you in a bit. Right, I've put water in it, and turn it on. Alright, temperature. Right, I've turned it on, got my resin. I'm not sure if many people know this, but you're not meant to put your hardener into hot water. You're not meant to heat up the hardener, because the hardener has got all the curing properties in it. So if you heat up the hardener part, that's going to start the curing process. So if you're wondering why you're heating up your stuff, your resin and your hardener, and you're resin is fast curing on you. That's why. You should only be heating up part A, which is the resin. Or whether it's part A or part B, it should only be the resin part that you're heating up anyway. Right, so I'm going to put my resin in here. And I'm going to put the lid on. Right, now I'll bring you down here. Now this is the display. And you can adjust like temperature. 53, I do want it, it's at 25 just now. I do want to heat it, well that's what the water is anyway. I do want to heat it up to 53, so I'll go down to 30. So it's at 26 now. Time. You can adjust the time. What does it say about the time? It says place the resin in the preheater on the flat surface stand. Put the bottles containing the desired liquid into the preheater. Add the appropriate amount of purified water. Plug it in the power. Set the time and the temperature. Note, when heating epoxy resin or silicone rubber, the temperature should not exceed 50 Celsius. Remove any liquid, wipe away any residual. So that's telling me now that it's at 30. I'm sure if you can see the steam that's been created in here. So I would say definitely not to put open cups in here. Only closed bottles, because open cups, see all this steam that's round on this lid. Well, that steam's also got to be getting into your resin. So it's not a good idea to put open cups in. Not a good idea to put your hardener in, because you should never heat up your hardener anyway. But resin, yes, good idea to put your resin in as long as it's in a sealed bottle. I would not put open resin in here. So that's at 30 now anyway. That's at 30 degrees. So I'm going to take that resin out. I'll put you back up here. Take this resin out and give the bottle a dry towel. So I'll show you the steam that's on the lid. And this is only at 30 degrees. I don't even care if you can see that it's cloudy, right? So get that over there. Right. Can you see that? So all that condensation that's in that lid would be going into your resin. Right, I'll turn that off now. Take your bottle out. Make sure you dry it properly, get rid of all that water. I can feel that it's nice and warm now. Yeah, definitely nice and warm now. And this room is only at 20, so that's perfect. So it's perfect for heating up unopened bottles and only your resin. I can't stress that enough. Do not heat up your hardener. It's just going to speed everything up for you, and maybe even give you a oh my god, what do you call them? A flash gear, that's it. So yeah, great idea just for your resin. So I'm going to go now and make some stuff. Right, I'll catch you in a bit. Hey folks, Resiners also sent me a package of Christmas moulds, epoxy resin accessories. These are, for what they told me, these are the Christmas moulds. Let's see what we've got in here. Love never fails. Love never fails. Resiners. Oh, that's pretty. I've got that one. Snowflake. That one says Merry Christmas, and it's got some leaves and holly and lights. So I'm making a gift. Just a snowflake. A bell with a Christmas tree in it. Bell bearings in it. I'm sure I got these. I had these last year, but a little bit bigger. There's a Christmas tree one with a star in it. Nice and shiny. And I have the stag. Christmas hat. Reindeer antlers. I've seen that one before. So yeah, that was the Christmas moulds from Resiners.